Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about this makeup look which I'm wearing over here, and as you can see that this makeup look has got that right amount of glitter and sparkle on your eyes and those deep red bold lips. So I would like to call it a nighttime glam makeup look, and if you'd like to learn how to create this makeup look then please keep on watching. So for my primer, I'm going to use my Benefit Professional Primer and the Body Shop Radiant Highlighter, and I'm going to mix both these things together. I'm just going to slather it on my face, and yes, I'm using Benefit Professional Primer because it is going to fill in my open pores and give that even and smooth finish and base for the foundation. And I really love this Body Shop highlighter because it gives you that right amount of glow underneath your foundation. So for my foundation, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Stay Fresh foundation and Lancome Tint Miracle foundation. And again, I'm mixing these two foundation, and I really like the kind of finish I get whenever I mix these two foundation, and also these two foundation photographs really well. So yes, and over here I'm using my elf foundation brush, and I'm just kind of applying this foundation on my face without bothering too much about blending over here. And to blend my foundation, I'm going to use my YBP makeup sponge, and I'm really loving this makeup sponge. If you'd like to know that from where I have bought this makeup sponge, I'm going to leave the link to YBP website in the description box below, and it comes around 999 rupees. And yes, I'm really loving the quality. It is latex free, and it expands so much once you soak it in water, and it really makes blending so easy. So yes, I'm loving it. And now I'm going to fill in my brows, and for that I'm going to use my Freedom eyebrow pomade, and over here I'm just running that spoolie on my eyebrows, and now I'm using my Real Technique eyebrow brush, and I'm just filling in my brows. Nothing too fancy over here. I'm just following the natural shape of my eyebrows, and yeah, I'm just doing that. And guys, also this Freedom eyebrow pomade or eyebrow pomade, however you want to call it, is available on Nykaa and on Amazon, and this comes around 850 rupees. And I really love this stuff because this glides on so easily, and it is really easy to blend. And yes, a little goes a long way. So yes, I'm just loving it. And over here I'm just running that spoolie so that all the product spreads evenly. And now I'm going to set my eyebrow in place, and for that I'm using my Benefit Gimme Brow. And yes, this is going to make my eyebrows stay in place all day long. And yes, this is what I'm doing over here. And over here I'm just priming my eyelids, and for that I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm using my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just blending that concealer. And also I'm going to set that concealer in place by using any powder. And yes, this is what I usually do to prime my eyelids, and this really helps, and it really makes my eyeshadow last for a real long time. So yes, this is what I'm doing. And for my eyeshadows today, I'm going to use my Meet Matrimony The Balm Cosmetics palette, and I am just going to take that beige kind of shade, and I'm just running that shade on my eyelids. And now I'm going to take this matte brown, reddish brown kind of shade. This is called Matte Lopez, and I'm just running this shade on my crease. I'm using my MAC 224 blending brush, and yes, I'm just putting this color on my crease. Nothing too fancy. I'm just running that blending brush back and forth, and giving that little depth and dimension to my crease. And now I'm taking this taupey shade from the same palette. This is called Matte Rosé, and if you have noticed, I've also changed my blending brush, and now I'm using my MAC 217 blending brush, and I'm building this color slightly on the outer corners of my eyes, and also putting it exactly on my crease area. And next I'm going to use this beautiful chocolate brown color from this palette. This is called Matte Reed, and I'm building up this color on the outer corners of my eyes, and also I'm going to put this color on the inner corners of my eyes, or where I have my tear ducts. And I just wanted to go for that little halo eyes. So yes, this is what I'm doing, and I'm just leaving that little empty area on my eyelids, like right at the middle. So yes, this is what I'm doing. I'm just building up that color. I'm using my Body Shop Illuminizers tube as a guide, and I'm just building up my outer corners, and I'm doing the same thing towards my inner corners as well. And I love doing halo eyes because I think they look so beautiful. And now I'm using my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter, which is a beautiful gold highlighter, but I'm using it as eyeshadow because yeah, I mean, there are no rules when it comes to makeup. So yeah, I'm just using this highlighter as eyeshadow, and I'm just packing that highlighter on the area which we left empty. So yes, and now I'm going to connect my inner corners to my outer corners, and I'm just going to connect the crease actually. And over here I'm just taking my fluffy blending brush again and diffusing any harsh lines and harsh edges and everything. And now I'm going to use my Too Faced glitter glue and my Makeup Geek pigment in shade Utopia, and I've just packed on that glue first, and now I'm using my flat shader brush, and I packed on little glitter over that gold highlighter. So it kind of give that spotlight effect to your eyes, and this looks really beautiful. I mean, camera is not doing justice, but then believe you me, actually it looks very pretty. And now let's move on to your under eyes, and for that I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in shade Creamy Beige. And as always, I'm just putting this concealer under my eyes and on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, around my mouth, also on my cupid's bow, and just a tiny bit on my chin, not cheese. And now I'm using my YBP makeup sponge again, and I'm going to blend it all. And now I wanted my under eyes to be a little more highlighted than usual, so I used my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Light Boost, which is a little yellow tint highlighter, and I just used it exactly on the area which I wanted to be more highlighted. So yes, this is what I'm doing, and I am also going to blend it with my YBP makeup sponge. And now to set that concealer in place, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just dabbing this powder under my eyes and on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, around my mouth, and also on my chin. So yes, wherever I had applied that concealer, I'm just going to set it all by using this Laura Mercier powder. And now to contour my face, as always I'm using my Freedom Pro Stroke palette, and I'm mixing those two colors, and I'm just sucking my cheeks in, and I'm just putting that those two colors on the hollows of my cheekbones. And over here I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush, and yes, this is what I'm doing. I'm just contouring my cheekbones. And then I also contoured my forehead slightly. I'm just putting that product on my forehead and also my jawline. And since I was wearing this beautiful gown which was little off shoulder, so I thought of contouring my collarbones as well. And now I'm using my sheer cover brush, and I'm also contouring my nose. And now to bronze up my face, I'm going to use my The Balm Cosmetics Luminizer palette, and I'm using this shade. This is called Betty Luminizer. It is a beautiful bronzer, and I'm just putting this bronzer exactly over the areas where I had applied that contour shade. And since I wanted my contour to be really sharp and precise, I again used my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter pen, and I'm just kind of cleaning up that contour. And now I'm just going to set everything in place, and I'm also going to use my Real Techniques stippling brush, which is a duo fiber brush, and I'm just running this brush all over my face so that if there are any harsh lines or this, it is going to diffuse that all. Okay, let's come back to eyes now, and now I'm using that same chocolate brown color, and I'm just going to pack that color on my lower lash line, and I'm just putting this color very close to my lower lash line and also connecting it to the outer corners of my eyes. And yes, once I've done that, I'm going to take my MAC 219 pencil brush, and I'm just going to blend it all. And for my blush, I'm going to use my MAC blush in shade Sunbask, and this is such a beautiful shade, you guys. This is like that bronzy brownie peachy kind of shade, and this looks really gorgeous with red lipstick, and it's very hard to describe the shade. This is really pretty, and I'm just putting this shade on the apples of my cheeks. And now I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter palette, and I'm going to use this shade called Mimosa. This is a beautiful gold highlighter, and I'm just putting this highlighter on the high points of my cheekbones. And I'm also going to put this highlighter on my brow bones and on the bridge of my nose and also on my cupid's bow. And now to line my lower waterline, I'm using my NYX eyeliner pencil. This is in gold color, and I just love using this eyeliner pencil on my lower waterline. And whenever I want to take that break from my blacks and browns and nudes, I just love using metallic eyeliner pencils on my lower waterline. And now I'm just prepping my eyelashes for some falsies, and over here I'm just using my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and I'm just putting this mascara on my eyelashes. And after this, I decided to apply a little more highlighter on my brow bones, because for me there's no such thing called too much of highlight. I just love using highlight. I think that is the best part of any makeup. And yes, I'm just highlighting my brow bones a little more. And now I'm going to pop on my favorite eyelashes, my Ardell Demi Wispies. And now I'm going to pack on little more glitter on the areas where we applied glitter. So yes, this is what I'm doing. I think after finishing my complete eye makeup, I would just like to give that little touch up on the areas wherever it is required. And now I'm using my plum kajal, and I'm just tight lining my upper waterline. And for my lips, I decided to use my Faces Ultime Pro Matte Lip Crayon in shade Midnight Rose, and my Calabar Kiss Proof Lip Stain in shade Hot Latte. And yes, I just love these two products. I mean, these Faces Ultime Pro Matte Lip Crayons are so beautiful. They are so comfortable on your lips, and they stay matte and they stay put for such a long time. And I mean, they do not make your lips feel dry or chapped. And then I used my Calabar lip stain right at the center to give that ombre effect on my lips. And then I just popped on these beautiful Swarovski studs, and then I also wore my beautiful Kundan choker necklace, which was actually a bracelet, but then I got it converted into a choker necklace. And this is the finished look, you guys. I was just getting ready for my very dear friend's cocktail night, and this is how I wore my makeup and my jewelry and my costume and everything. And if you'd like to see my complete outfit, please do not forget to follow me on my Instagram page. I'm going to leave the link to my Instagram in the description box below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you all in my next video.